Good morning, everybody. You know what's great about this microphone? You can't even tell, like watch when it... Doesn't pick up any of the sounds over there. See how quiet it is? It's like so quiet, I love it. I love everything about it. I've done the research, I've done the digging. I've watched many a YouTube clip. That's what research is nowadays, Clean. Research is nothing but watching YouTubies. Do you have tubes of Ubes? Do you have a YouTube account?
Yes, I do.
Let me turn your mic on here.
Yep, I do.
You sound wonderful, Mr. Clean.
Why, thank you.
Has anyone ever told you how wonderful you sound?
Oh, did I send you about the...
Spectacular.
Did I send you the one about the mayor from Belgium and his heart?
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
We don't. Did we do that one?
That story? Did you read it?
No, not completely.
I will give you the cliff notes on that one.
Okay.
I read it last night. Oops, I'm gonna have to turn my voice off again.
I read about half of it, and I'm like, well, that's different.
I have a story. We're gonna go down into a vagina hole. Wait a minute, is my vagina hole? Where's my vagina? This is Lisa Sparks. We're in her twat. Where are the rest of the people that were in her twat? Okay, let's switch the cameras over. Oh, hi, everybody. I got my slick look today going.
I know.
I look very slick.
I know it's all in control today.
Yeah, what's going on?
It's like you're a responsible
I'm
adult.
not. No, that's not the case, Clean. Don't ever accuse me of such things. I don't ever want anyone to think that I have some type of adulting. Ugh. Ugh. Do you like our we're at the fucking picture studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, that we're watching a very slow porno movie.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we watched a semi porn kind of last night.
Did you?
Coach and I, yeah.
Ooh.
We watched the life story of Rocco Siffredi on
Oh
Netflix.
no, shit, that's on there.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's not bad. He had a really fucked up childhood and shit.
Let's bring that up, man. Let's do that. Let me. Where's my shit? I gotta move my shit. Where's my soundboard at? Whoop. There they are. I like my new thing here where I can just go like this.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Go deep.
Okay, where's the damn music? The thing is, when it goes to that screen, it always makes everything smaller. Okay, turn those off. No, come on, no. Where's the fucking thing? Turn it all off. Oh, there we go. You never can make it easy. I need to get a new screen. I want to get an ultra wide and connect this computer and that one together into one computer.
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
One screen I look at. Nothing. I don't need to look in here and on the back of the. It's too much.
Right.
I need one screen to rule them all. Just do it!
You tell him happy.
All right, here we go. Let's fucking do this shit.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show. Uh-oh.
Fuck it. Go deep. All right, we're gonna do it once more.
Fighting for the powers of evil because good is dumb. I am the kid.
This is the Going Deep show. Thank you for tuning, everybody.
Just do it! Joining me as well, Mr. Clean.
Greetings, everyone.
We're drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Let's get that out the way.
I am too.
What? No brewskis
I know.
today. What's going on with you?
I have to have a productive day today. I have a lot of shit on my table. On the plate.
You had an overnight of laying some pipe. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it was fabulous.
Pipe layer. Today we're going to do a Netflix review. Mr. Clean has brought something to my attention I did not know existed, and I'm going to also mention something about a show that I started to watch last night, which totally fucked with my brain system. Do you want to get with the fucked up stuff or the cool stuff? You said that you watched it. It was kind of cool, I guess, right? Is it cool?
Wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. It was very informative. I didn't know very much about his life and stuff. I watched Cooch and I last night. I knew about it, and I watched part of it. I started watching part of it, and I'm like, oh, Cooch would probably enjoy this. So it was a life story about Rocco Siffredi. I think I'm saying his name properly, his last name.
I think that's the only other way I've ever heard it. But I mean, how often do you hear a porn star's name being said besides, "Oh God, fuck me"?
And it's Italian, so it's like, it's hard to pronounce the last names, just like the Polish last names and stuff. But
for those of you who don't know who this guy is, he's a very violent dude. Sometimes he will slap them bitches around. He will
porn star legend.
Big old dong. He likes to slam it into girls and their butts and into their fucking pussies and stuff. And then the face fucking is a big one with him. I know that. That was a big thing. He's
choke
very
chicks and slap them and spit.
Violence, man, and smacking them while his dick's in their mouth, just fucking pow and just fucking laying the smack down.
Yeah, definitely. And he's running a directing and producing in Prague now.
Is he?
He's been doing it for quite some time, from the sounds of it.
Well, that's good for him.
With him and his cousin.
Very proud of him for that. So he had a fucked up childhood.
Yeah.
As most porn stars do.
Yeah. It sounded a lot like, I was laughing because I said it sounds a lot like Kid and I's kind of.
Wait a second now.
Well, as far as like.
Did his babysitter touch him?
Well, his babysitter didn't touch him, but like that. But he started to whacking off at an early age, like we did, and this and that.
How early is too early? I guess is
like,
the question.
I don't know. Like.
Then how many times are you going to say like, man? We're going to have to get the wrong answer button out. Like. We're going to like. It's time for Clean's dance time. Like. I'm going to hit the wrong answer button every time you say like from now on, Clayton. Here we go. I got to hover this goddamn button.
The most fucked up thing that was towards the end of the documentary, or whatever you want to call it, was that he said when his mother died,
he whacked off.
This is even worse than that by far.
He fucked on top of her fucking casket.
He was walking over and talking to one of his mother's friends that was an attractive, like 70-year-old lady. Okay.
Oh, he fucked her at his mom's wedding, or his mom's death.
He got aroused, and upon getting aroused, he just dropped his pants, whipped his cock out, and he said she was just looking at him in utter bewilderment, and he walked up and shoved his cock in her mouth and came in her mouth in like 3 seconds. Then he was mortified.
Are you kidding me?
He was mortified what happened, so he pulled up his pants and just walked away, never said another word, never talked to her again.
He was mortified because he came so fast? Or
no, just the whole episode that, he would do that to one of his mother's friends.
Oh, come on.
And it was right after the funeral.
He was horny, dude. His dead mom fucking got him rock hard, just like she is.
Wow.
My mom's dead? Boing!
That's all. There is more than one stiffy in this room, he says.
That's me.
Clean. So his youth was fucked up. I guess, everybody has their thing. How many people are raised perfectly? Nobody.
No.
Let's be quite honest.
He was a sexual deviant right from the jump, though, from the sounds of it. And he said that he considers that his devil. He said when he was a child, he made a promise to the devil. This is what he said. I don't know if this is true or not. He said, when I was a child, I asked the devil, if you can make me famous, someday I'll repay you.
How does he have the devil's number? I really want this devil's number.
I don't know. I have no clue.
Kid, you can call me at any time at 666-66-6 and another 6. I think that's correct. Did I give you that area code? It's 999. That's the area code. It's the one. It's the upside down 666. You want to call me? Give me a shout.
Would you sell your soul to the devil, Clint?
No. I don't know.
Why not? Hell's gonna be where all the cool people are. Let's be real.
All right. I hope, like that book says. I wonder if they serve beer in hell.
John Bonham's down there drumming. Yep. Ready for us. Who else is dead down there? Come on, there's a bunch of them fuckers down there.
I don't know. You know why? For some reason, when you said John Bonham,
Lemmy from Motorhead, he's ready down there.
You know. Yeah.
Because the big old fucking mole. Does he still have that mole in hell? Because that's got to be the worst thing ever. And how many times do you think that motherfucker wished that goddamn fucking goiter on his fucking face was not there? And he goes to hell? Is it bigger?
Yeah,
is he in hell?
I don't know.
Or is it smaller?
What comedian was saying, I want to buy a rat so I can gnaw that off your face? Was that Happy Gilmore, or what was in some movie, wasn't it?
I don't know. But this, I'm glad you turned me onto this Rocco documentary because I've always, the thing is, you never get to know what these people are really fucking like in real life. You've watched these real sex things back in the 80s and 90s, and then now they have on the Netflix, they have the Life After Porn.
Yeah.
Have you seen these?
Yeah, I have watched
They're
one of them.
interesting to watch. I always, the one that we just got done watching, Endo started watching it. I've already seen it like once or twice. You ever watch something and you forgot that you watched it?
Yes.
And then you watch it again, you're just like, oh yeah, because nowadays we live in a world where you're watching 2 screens at once anyway.
Right, yeah.
So we watched the one where Bonnie Rotten.
Oh yeah,
Bonnie Rotten.
She's a dirty bitch.
It was more like horror, porn, crazy,
really?
nasty shit. She was
really into some crazy stuff, but she was all into it. She gave one hell of a performance.
She reminds me a little bit of Endo. I told her that.
Oh yeah.
Not to the extent of the tattoos that she has.
I almost picked Bonnie Rotten for yesterday's show.
She's out of the game. I think
know,
is she?
Yeah, I think she is too. But a lot of them are coming back. Have you noticed that?
Because the coronavirus has made them where they have to come back.
Or they're coming back and they're doing like cam stuff or their own productions and this and that.
It's because she signed her soul to me, goddammit. And she cannot get out of her death contract with me. She's going to be in hell. She has 14 more films to produce.
Speaking of people in porn, is Raven Riley still going?
No, I do not believe so. Her website's gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad that we bring this up because I did some research because we're doing this after hours, midnight to probably 3 a.m. Adult stars segment on the 8-Hole Network. Mm-hmm. So I was looking up the old porno stars that we've had on the show, and Clean, I brought one up this morning to you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's gotten a little larger.
A little?
Oh, yeah. I was
a little larger.
I was being politically correct.
Who are we talking about? We're not talking about Raven, because I'm guessing Raven probably has held it together. You'd hope she's held it together. But who are we talking about, Clean?
Lisa Sparks.
Lisa fucking Sparks, who, by the way, if you go back on record, was our first adult star.
Right.
Our first adult star we've had her on the show on the TDS.
And nowadays, I would have no problem talking to anybody like that. But back then, I had no fucking clue what the hell I was doing, and I was just blabbering. I was just blabbering. I had no fucking clue. I was just kind of.
First of all, how did you get her number? You had her telephone number.
I know. I got it. I was conversing with her on MySpace.
Conversing.
How do you like that?
Conversing. I was having a conversation. With a big-titted porno star.
And
she was a cow. Oh, no, she is a cow now. God damn.
And I asked her if we could, call her and get her on the show over the air.
And she just gave you the digits.
She gave me the digits.
No fucking shit.
And then I gave her mine, and she sent me a text. Hey, and we had a little conversation, texting back and forth. And so for a short period of time, I had the World Gangbang Champions phone number.
Damn, dude. That's amazing.
On the MySpace days. That's how long ago. And then that's how I got a hold of, and then I tripped into 3 times Tom, but then
you could never pull that shit off nowadays.
Then I got a hold of that 3 times Tom and was chatting with him, but then I'm like, let's give that to Bobby G because Bob.
It was close. He's on Phoenix.
So I'm like, then Bob grabbed the ball and ran with that like a champ.
He did, and then Clean decided he didn't want to be on the show anymore because something was going on, or I think his wife was like, "You guys need to be smarter with your outlet of things you say. You could be doing things for good and things like that. Yeah, you could. It could be great, and then you just don't want to. Why don't you do things for good instead? Right? Right?
No.
I don't think so. Why make an attempt and try and do
when we can have fun?
Why here we gotta try? We can't do A B C D E F G H I J K L B G T Q X Y Z. Can't do any of that shit, which comes natural to us, acting like fucking morons.
Right.
No, we gotta second guess everything like the rest of the fucking planet does.
We can't say these words.
Well, we don't want to.
We can't say those words.
We could do your typical morning radio show, but that'd be quite boring.
Fuck that.
That's what I said. It'd be quite boring.
I mean, some of the morning shows are great, and they do a good job, and they have to dance around, fucking people in their cars who don't, we can't, here's all the shit you can't say. Like, great, that makes me want to fucking say all that shit.
Right.
In this room, itch your balls, I don't give a fuck. Say whatever you want. Come in here, just rub your pubes on the microphone, have another person just stick their face on it, whatever. I don't give a shit.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. Dr. Nurse Show will be rubbing their vages.
Do you think they have fuzz down there? We never asked them that, did they?
I really doubt it. I really do. I think.
You think they shave that shit?
Yep.
We'll have to ask them next time. Next time they're in the studio.
Get it up in your vag.
In your vag. Okay, so now on to my show that I watched. This is we started watching this social dilemma thing last night. It's really kind of a fear-mongering show a little bit, but everything they say is completely true. It's different. Society that we live in is very, very odd and different. We all have phones in our pocket. We're all tethered to them. Clean. Just a prime example. There's like you check it for the time. You check it for locations. You check it for. We check the phones for everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like a crutch nowadays.
It's our pacifiers. I call it.
It really is. It really is.
Actually, no. I call endos e-cigs pacifiers.
Yeah.
The phone is a completely different kind of monster. It's like your best friend.
Yeah.
Your phone is your best friend. Without your phone, it's like you missing your best friend.
You know the really cool. The only thing I really do love about the phone, like if I'm one of those people that if I think of something I can't remember, it drives me nuts the rest of the day. Where I can just look it up on Google or something real quick. I'm like, oh, what's this? Blah blah. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the actor, or this is that, or whatever. I remember that, but I forgot it. And
is it important that we like know everything at every second of the day? Because what it's created to me is like we used to have this when Don Tang was in here. It was like, okay, motherfucker's smart, he knows stuff, but we all really can just go, hey, this, do that, tell me this, look up this. Did you retain any of that information? That's the thing.
Right.
Back in the day, I went to a parochial school. They taught you memory and how to, use techniques to memorize things over and over and repetitive kind of thing, which is kind of fucked up if you think about it, because that's really all the phone has done. This movie last night, we only watched the probably first half of it before Endo started dozing off. But she wants to watch the rest of it, and I want to watch the rest of it too. It's just how everybody's retrained, whether they know it or not.
Right.
Your brain, without having any knowledge of what the companies are doing to you, have taught you that you got to keep reaching for this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's an addiction. It really is for most people. And for me, I know it is.
Do you know your screen time? There's that screen time element of it.
I don't even know how to look it up. In all honesty, it's got to be insane.
In between shows, we'll look up our screen time and we'll talk about it in the next episode, just to get shits and giggles, just to see what apps you're using the most and which. It cleans on YouPorn all day.
I'm on Pornhub a lot.
I'm Pornhub,
YouPorn, and I am on Facebook, Instagram, but I'm on YouTube the most. I'm a YouTube junkie.
The thing that got me I'm on YouTube a lot. The thing that got me the most about what they were saying last night during the show was that you look at these things as tools that you can use to do something with, and that's how I've always approached it. How can I use this for my projects? How can I use this to gather things for me creatively? How can I find stuff for the show? How can you connect with people to be on the show? So those for instances, it does provide some ease of making those things happen. But what we don't realize is that's all just this mask that is them taking our information and making a freaking ton of money. A shit tone. They're making a freaking shit tone.
A shit tones. Yeah, there you go.
It's a ringtone.
You've had the
when you poop.
You had the shit
it's
tones.
A shit tone.
You had the shit tones a long time ago with the poops sounds.
Oh, goddamn.
Years ago.
So this is something that I'm going to be a little more aware of here as I try to get more people to to tune in to connect with us on social and stuff like this. And I don't know. I don't know what's the right thing. After watching this thing, I think I'm more confused because I'm kind of a hater of social networks already. So I don't know how this is going to affect my. It was about habits mainly, and I want to switch gears a little bit here. Right. But the thing is, we're doing this show in affecting people's habits because we keep pumping out these shows every day, and people are listening, and I see the numbers going up and up and up every time. So it's like we're no more guilty of this than anyone. So that's what it is. What it is, everybody. And with that in mind, we need to tease the 8-Hole Network.
Yeah,
8hole.com.
Tease the 8-Hole.
Tease my 8-Hole, everybody. I am adding a news portion of that site and putting something together so that we can put all these headlines and put them in there for the crew and the rest of the guys to use as notes and shit. It's just something we have to do,
Right. Would there be a way of putting, like, how you have the what we've talked about where it's red and green, that we've already touched on it, so someone doesn't go, oh yeah, we've got to bring that up, and they're like, oh shit, we already talked about that in the show 50 shows ago,
We the way I have show notes is set up a little bit odd because I can go in here and I can add them to a specific date or specific time and stuff like that, but We'll get that all figured out. I think what in my mind, I have it set up so that we all go to the 8-hole site or to a domain that we know about when we start the show. So if we're doing the show with the guys, everybody knows to go here. There's gonna be a dated thing. Hit the date. That's what's coming up. Blah 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 blah. This is all not necessarily things we should bring up here.
You're so wise.
That's true.
We do want to tell you to listen to Dr. Nurse F show. They're on the 8-hole. Go subscribe to their podcast too. They do some fucking good shit there.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to scroll way down here because I did not organize myself very well this morning. I have some stories here to bring up. There is a dude, I believe he is Russian.
He looks like Jesus Christ.
And he is attempting to be
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Like. Yeah, he does.
It's Jesus.
Hey, did I ever tell you I sold a pool years ago to a guy named Jesus? And I asked him, and I joked with him, I'm like, are you going to walk on the water or are you going to swim in it? And he cracked up.
Did he what he said?
He was laughing.
He's like,
I'm like, how many times have you heard that in your life?
Cult leader who claims to be a reincarnation of Jesus has been arrested in Russia. God damn it, everybody. I told you this. This is the thing, okay? I've always said if Jesus comes back, he's going to be a fucking freak, okay? And no one will ever understand. We could have bumped into Jesus. It's that guy that we make fun of all the time.
Oh, I know.
Jesus, man.
It does make sense, though. We probably would. We'd probably ostracize him or whatever word you want to use.
I want to know from your perspective, have you ever in your life thought to yourself, I want to be a cult leader. I want to have followers. I want to dress up a certain way. This is very reminiscent of when I was making fun of people who do the impersonation thing. August, stop licking yourself. Augie! Hey! No. God damn it. Have these bitches out here just fucking licking their twats and shit.
Up in the veg.
Up in her vajayjay.
But no, I was hoping that's where the direction we were going with this show, but it never went that way.
Followers? That's really all social media is. It's a
religious cult followers.
It's a religion. It's a cult.
The fallen.
Well, it's funny that you say that because last night when I was out doing shit, I was at the Home Depot. I had my mask on. Cleveland was there. Cleveland. Anyway, he
was working?
No, I was thinking about it, and I was looking at drywall and shit, and I was like, okay, we got to get this garage situation figured out. Well, I really want to build a bar in the garage, in the main area of the garage, expand the studio, bar, the whole thing. But I want my home bar to be only members, like a club only. Club members only. You can't come unless you're part of the club. Can't be, they're not going to just let everybody willy-nilly just come off the street. I want to go to the bar and go over to the kid's bar. Fuck off, dude. No, not going to happen.
Right.
So I was going to say a membership to maintain it, the membership to come and use it.
Come and use the bar.
And you could just bring your shit here, whatever, have some locker situations with fridges and coolers and shit and just,
That'd be pretty sweet.
Come and hang out, watch the show. Come out, be on the show. Come out and fucking watch sports and make fun of bitches who lick their twats and shit. Right? Okay, you got something to say. I totally was interrupting you. We're talking about Jesus. How do we get into my bar?
I was thinking we're on the same, wavelength. I was thinking, how we have the window here in the green room. Mm-hmm. Have another window expanded out into the bar so they can kind of watch in. But,
No, I was thinking like a mirror. J-Mac mentioned mirrored glass,
mirrored
so
glass
we could see out, but they can't see in.
Oh, that's even better idea.
Tricky! Yeah, motherfucker!
Yeah.
How do we veer off this goddamn Jesus dude?
I don't know, man, but that's pretty interesting, though. He got thrown in jail, huh?
Russian authorities mounted special operations to arrest a former traffic police officer who claimed to be the reincarnation of Jesus and has run a cult based in the depths of Siberia for the past 3 decades. I think they did something on this guy years ago. I think Vice may have done something on this dude. Helicopters and armed officers stormed communities run by Sergei Torop, known to his followers as Vizarian, and arrested him and 2 of his aides. Russian Investigations Committee said it would charge him with organizing an illegal religious organization, alleging that the cult extorts money from followers, subjects them to emotional abuse. Okay. Describe it to me. Can you read? I'm going to read this last sentence again, okay?
Emotional abuse.
Allegedly, the cult extorted money from followers and subjected them to emotional abuse. Please, pretty please, with sugars and boogers and whatever the fuck else on top, Tell me what's the difference between the Catholic religion
Donations, yep.
and in this guy's cult. Okay, all religion is a cult.
Well, and they expect you to tithe. What is it? 10% of your annual income.
Tithe, Jesus Christ, man.
Ideally, isn't that what they call it? Tithing.
Yeah, they call it tithing. You give 10% away, you give it to the church. You give it to the church, man.
Yearly, annually. Yeah.
This guy's a 59-year-old. They describe him as long gray hair and beard, of course, looking like Jesus. Because that's really the classic Jesus look. If you guys really thought about it, Jesus was Middle Eastern. He was brownie. He was a brownie guy.
Yeah, he was...
Probably looked more like Osama bin Laden.
Or even if he was lighter skinned, he would look, Israeli or something like that, or kind of that coloring,
Yeah. So I just thought it was interesting that this guy. I mean, I guess once you're in deep and you start something like this, how do you fucking spin out of it? That's the key.
Yeah.
How do you get out of starting I started a cult. Right, sure you did. Then you get called out about the cult. And you're just like, fuck you, man. I'm gonna keep this fucker going to the point where you're stealing money from them and making them feel like they're abused and shit.
Now, if he was smart, he would just join forces with the AI church that's starting up, and he could say,
he could make fake Jesus.
I'm Jesus, and I'm helping creating the AI that will replace me someday.
Could arrest Jesus.
Or something like that.
I was going to try to play a Guess the Race game, but Clean is looking at my screen, and he can totally tell.
I'll look away.
He can totally tell what he just did.
I'll look away. I don't know what. I'll look at
bring
the
this up.
over.
Clean, you already saw it.
I didn't see what headline.
It's a big black dude.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
And 4 men charged after black man is strangled and then set on fire.
Oh, that's fucked up.
In an Iowa ditch. And the reason I bring this up is because there was a story that happened in our area here years ago where, like, I don't know if it was a drug deal gone bad or something like this, but they shot a dude and then they set his car on fire near the Vets Park down on River Road. You remember this back in the day?
Yeah. Down by Pickle Park, wasn't it?
Pickle Park.
That's what they used to call it, Pickle Park. That's what my dad and his buddies used to call it.
They call it Pickle Park because you go down there and get your knob sucked, right?
Yeah, from all the gay guys. It was a huge gay hangout.
How does your dad know this?
Well, because he was told to stay out of there.
Sure.
They were
by who? Who told him?
The guys he worked
stay
at.
Out of there.
The guys he worked at the shop.
Never go there.
And he was riding.
Never go to Pickle Park.
He's riding with his one friend back and forth to work, and
whoa, ew.
and because they used to take turns driving.
Woo, taking turns driving.
And
to work.
He's like, pull over, I gotta take a piss. He's like, hell no, dude. He's like, hell no, dude. That's Pickle Park. And my dad's like, what the hell is Pickle Park? He said, that's where all the gay guys go to suck each other off. He's like, they flash their lights, I guess, and like they pull up, and I guess they had a huge bust years ago from the cops, like busted all these gay guys down there. And
you're so wise.
I don't know.
Then you know a hell of a lot of information about this goddamn Pickle Park.
Well, because
what the fuck, dude?
I remember my dad and his sitting around drinking with his buddies at the house when I was like 10, and they were cracking up about this shit.
You're not gonna believe the blowjob I got at Pickle Park. God damn it, fucking Vlasic.
I'm going back
God
again.
Damn, no shit.
Flash my lights.
Why can't they just have a legit business like that?
I know.
Just have a legit blowjob business.
Glory hole.
Glory holes are us. You go in.
I almost said blow.
You just walk in. You walk in. It's like picking out a new cell phone. It's got dicks just hanging off the walls. Women just come in.
Yep.
You just fucking lean on them and shit.
You could have.
You have the low dick. You could do it where if you set it up right creatively, you could have mouth holes, dick holes. You could have the fucking hole. You could have the fucking vaginas.
Holes. You could have male, female section.
You could even, if you set it,
female section.
If you really set it up
tranny
right,
section.
You could have it so the vaginas are up against the wall, and then the feet come up and hang over too, so you could suck the toes while you're fucking them.
Right. There you go,
guys. I think we're onto something here.
And then we'll have an oil change shop right next door, so that you can get your oil change while you're getting blown. You got to kill the time somehow.
Good, you're genius.
You get your lube, oil, and filter all in one. You know what I mean?
And then bitches, man, we can get funnels. We get funnels for the chicks that are laying down with their fucking legs up. If they have a funnel,
you can just come in the funnel. If you
don't, dude, I was thinking beer. You want to come in the funnel?
No, wait, it's COVID friendly. You don't have to stick your dick in her. You just come in the funnel and it goes right in her twat.
We're not trying to impregnate these fuckers, dude. We're just trying to get off. Trying to just get off.
Hey, we're trying to start a cult here. We need to impregnate a lot of bitches.
Foot jobs. Maybe we could just,
You ever had a good foot job? I like a good foot job once in a while.
Not. I did not. I've never gotten off from a foot job ever.
Oh, yeah.
I've had tickles the balls and shit under table.
I did one time. I had one foot job once.
Was it oil? You had to oil it up and shit.
I was young. I was like 20, 21, something like that. And yeah, we used a little baby oil or something like that. I can't remember what the hell we used, but she was just like stroking me.
Something about the oil massages and shit like this. That is a hot
It
thing,
is
man. I
kinda
love that shit.
sexy.
Yeah, and every once in a while, when I'm like really run out of ideas for porn, I would look for the oil massage. The girl giving the oil massage thing,
Yep.
or the guy's giving the girl the massage, oiling her up, and then she reaches over and she's fucking diddling, and she's the next thing you know, her head is hanging over the table and is fucking.
Or they
Where's our Puma Sweet sound effects? Clean, you got to be on that shit.
I know. I know. I didn't have full up. But
that kind of thing.
the
Sounds like Pickle Park. So yes, I hate that I veered off of this black guy who got lit on
I know
fire.
that's absolutely
but
terrible.
It is Pickle Park.
that's-
I like how we can turn positives out of negatives. You know,
right.
4 white people charged Tuesday
How fucked up is that?
in an alleged murder of a black man. Body was found burning in a ditch in
my
rural
God.
Iowa earlier this month, but
That
authorities said did not appear that he was targeted because of his race.
What?
How, I mean,
Wait, did he die and then they set him on fire, like the body on fire or something, like afterwards, or did they kill this guy and then set him on fire?
speaking at a joint press conference with local civil rights leaders, Dennis Riley, police chief in the small town of Grinla, said he understood why the death of Baba Dabidodo had created a heightened sense of danger. I want to be clear to say this was not a random act of violence. Those responsible for this heinous act, they knew each other. They were associates. They hung out together. Mike was part of their inner circle. What the fuck did this guy do? Did he bang his fucking wife? The 4 people charged, okay, they name all these people, are charged with first-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, according to criminal complaints. The others have been charged with destruction of evidence, abuse of a corpse, and accessory after the fact.
Wow, that's fucked up, man.
Wasn't immediately clear, why they did this, but authorities declined to discuss a potential motive. But yeah, we're going to have to get into this story. I want to dive into this a little bit more because, I mean, I don't think I've ever hung out with friends enough that they've been acquaintances of mine that I'm just like, that you get so pissed off with
That you want
to like them and fucking fight. Well, maybe I can see there's probably a couple people, maybe.
Well, just slight burning.
Maybe just their leg. Just so they can scream and they can hold onto it and run like a banshee. That would be fucking awesome. Like, it's fucking run. Feet's on fire, some shit like this. This is something the Major League Baseball players have done for years. The hot foot.
The hot foot, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Oh.
sorry their hot foot went a little crazy, a little overboard with their hot foot.
I shouldn't use so much gas.
Oops, we used a little too much on him. Oh shit, we better toss him in a ditch.
Stop, drop, and roll, Johnny.
What the fuck, man? God damn.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
This wraps up our happy episode of the program today. We'll be doing another one here shortly. Clean, you get final fucking word.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
It's always dirty, man.
It's
what the
always
hell
dirty.
are you talking
I know,
about, man?
you got to keep cleaning it.
Go deep. Go deep. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Everybody and the kid, this is the Going Deep Show. I think it's episode 1565 or 6, somewhere in there.
Something like that.
We keep track of all these numbers and things. Isn't that wonderful?
I know.
They say it's a good thing to do so that when you have episodes that disappear, like the Joe Rogan Show, it's easy to tell which ones they are by their numbers.
Right, exactly.
Way to go, Joe. For the rest of the crew here, I'm the kid. Thanks for listening in to our dumbass. We will see you guys soon. Chill to the next one!
Go deep.
They just fucked with the wrong Mexican.
Coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
All right, we're gonna do it once more.
Just do it! Just do it!
This week on the Goin Deep show.
Fighting for the powers of evil. Because good is dumb. Hi, welcome everybody to the Goin Deep show. We appreciate you joining us, tagging along for our nonsense here. Joining me today, as always, Mr. Clean.
Greetings, everyone, as usual.
We have our butts clenched today.
Yes.
Clean it does.
Thank you, McDonald's.
He does a great thing on these early morning shows every once in a while. And I owe him a couple of breakfasts, but he brought some burritos in today, man. And I think we are definitely paying the price, man. Where's my fart sound effects? God damn.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's gonna be happening for both of us later on.
It's our new song. We're gonna have a new song, everybody.
That sounds like a back tanker.
Upper tankage going on there.
Yep.
So, needless to say, that we are hurrying through this one. We're going to talk. I don't know if we're going to talk fast or talk slower as we clench our asshole cheeks together. Clean. I'm not holding your asshole cheeks. You're not holding my asshole cheeks.
Right.
That's for damn sure.
But after that message, I accidentally sent you by mistake.
Oh, God. We go between episodes here. We do a little. We'll be back in a minute on the screen up for the live version of the show, and then
Go take a little break.
I go on, I take a pee, I do the thing, I go in there and make sure everything's on the up and up with the peeps that are hanging out here at my house, and I go in and I stick my dick in people's faces, you know. I stand up, she's like, "You got your sweats on." Yep, and I go whapping it out, and I go smacking it across her face.
There you go.
It smells like soap. I'm like, what would you rather have it smell like, you know?
Yeah, it's
She
better
prefers fucking dick smell.
like
Balls.
like sweaty ball smell.
Sweaty ball smell. That's what she's down for, right? She's not impressed with the good smellings of the dick and shit like this. Which usually, I mean, when you're, I don't know, it's just something from way back when you're a kid. You don't want a girl to have a bad experience when they're down by your nether regions. Am I right, Clean?
Exactly.
You ever have that problem before where you go on a chick, you're just like, damn, this chick fucking washed her bush with a dirty bush. So,
Yep.
You're clenching your butt, dude. You can tell.
Oh, I know, man. I
Clean. He is off.
I got one in the chamber.
I know. So do I.
Cooch just replied back.
Okay,
I told her that I won't say anything.
As I'm coming out of the house, Clean is well. First of all, let me talk about when I came out of the studio, because Clean likes to go out and smoke. He's a smoker, which is dumb. Okay,
yes, I know. I am trying to quit. I've cut down quite a bit.
He wants the COVID. He wants to smoke. He wants his lungs to be. When's the last time you sprinted, Clean?
Sprinted?
Yeah, so when's the last time you sprint?
About a year ago, my daughter and I used to have races. We'd go out and I'd just check her speed and see how she's doing and stuff.
And she's kicking your ass, right?
No, I still beat her, but she's getting pretty damn close now.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about cardiovascular health because you're smoking. So he's out there smoking, puffing away. I walk out and he's like, dude, I just fucking shit so bad right here. Tell the fans what you said.
I said it smelled like a shit sandwich sitting in the sun for a month and a half.
And I gotta believe that that's what's gonna be coming out of my ass. So I go in the house, I like I said, play around with the peeps, and then I come out. And what did you say?
I said I mistakenly sent you a text that was meant for Cooch.
He was laughing so hard.
Oh yeah,
he was laughing. I've never seen.
I didn't realize that.
I've never seen this motherfucker laugh like this before. Okay, here's what the text read. First of all, I come out and I'm like, what the fuck's he laughing so goddamn hard about? Here's what it says. This is coming from Clean to my phone.
Yeah, it was supposed to be to Cooch, but
I'll put it up here on the cam so you can see that it's the real thing. This is Clean. It says, when I start to ooze out into your panties, you'll think about me. This is what he sent to me. Oh, God, Clean.
Oops.
I don't think that was meant for me, dude.
No. I know we have our bromance, but that takes it to a whole new level right there.
That's amazing.
Yikes.
So you're coming inside of her. She's all locked down, eh? She's got. She's beyond. She hasn't gone through. She hasn't gone through fucking menopause or shit.
No,
has she?
She's got new female parts.
She's got no female parts.
She's got the ovaries, but no womb.
Oh, God.
No womb.
Do you like how open we are about our partners' like sex stuff?
No, yeah, no one knows who they really are.
I was given endo shit last night because for some reason she sleeps in a fucking bra.
Really?
Do you know any one of your girlfriends that's ever slept in a fucking bra before?
No, I prefer not to.
I prefer a bra not to ever exist. Right. You know, I'm sure for those floppy jalopies. Clean, man, you're gonna fucking fart. You're gonna fart up a storm.
Oh God!
I gotta have my shit sound effects ready for Clean when he poops himself over here. Cause he's giving me a face like he is going to fucking explode.
I'm telling you, it's that McDonald's is tearing me up. Oh, I can't even listen to that because it makes me want to crap.
No shit.
Literally.
So your girl. They don't have a problem with like us talking about their body parts. I remember when we first started doing the podcast, I was going to talk about something with Red, like something about her clit or some shit. She's like, "You want that? Talk about my clit on the show." So of course I come in on the show, be like, "Guys, you got to hear this about my wife's clit." Anybody in my world, if you've ever learned anything, you do not tell me what you don't want to hear because I will say it 2 fucking seconds after you said. So
all right then.
Holy cow.
Okay, so Clint, talk to me. Tell me about the experience that you're having in your pants right now.
Like when you get that like pressure, you got to shit and your balls start hurting. You ever have that?
Yeah.
Like,
right now it's like up above now.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid to.
Clint, if you fart in here, I swear to God, I will fucking murder you. It will be a bloodbath.
It won't smell delicious.
Where's
like
the fight
sandwich.
sound? Where's my fight sound effects? We're gonna have a fucking knockdown, goddamn drag out right here, dude. It's gonna be fucking not good.
Oh,
especially if you said it smelled like fucking rotten.
This is like a shit sandwich sitting in the sun for a month and a half. It did. I was like, oh my god, I hope that clears out before he walks out here.
What's the difference? I mean, dudes smell fucking each other's shit, and it's like a fucking funny joke. How many times have you crop dusted somebody? You're just like, watch this shit. I love doing that.
You ever do that when you're grocery shopping? Like,
yeah, oh god,
like you know
dude.
someone's gonna walk down the lane, you hurry up and walk through there, and then you take off, and go down the other lane, and then you walk back around laughing.
Who doesn't do that? Everybody does that, man. Even girls do that shit.
You hear from the other aisle. Oh my god,
what the fuck is that? Somebody dropped rotten eggs in there.
Is that natural gas? Yes, it is.
Clean. We live in a town that's very drunk. It's a drunk
Yeah, it is.
Drunk area here that we live in. Oh god damn it! Did the link not work? Son of a bitch! I had a story about the drunkest towns in Michigan, but my goddamn linky isn't working. Oh. So we have to look. We have to fucking forget I said anything, everyone. Okay, that's not.
Right,
but it's something that's going to come up later in the show.
Did we rank fairly high?
I thought we did. I thought we were up there in the.
I think
in the top something or other.
I think Grand Rapids might be the highest now, or something like
Grand
that.
Rapids. I don't know about that, but I know it has a lot of brew pubs and a lot of places to drink. But I still would kill. Good, you got to cover your mouth. You're gonna give me COVID. Goddamn, what the fuck is wrong with you? We got you on webcam. You're guilty.
Guilty.
If somebody dies here, Clean.
Guilty as charged.
You.
I know.
I like how we're not worried about the air coming out of your asshole, but we worry about the air coming out of your mouth.
Me and my allergies.
Dude.
People, I freak people out because I'll start. I know. You getting that pucker?
Clean.
I'm getting that pucker.
I am. It's like I'm gonna.
It's like I got that. Like the
everybody.
asshole, like the asshole expansion. You kind of feel it like down
I can
there.
feel it, like, dude. I seriously,
like, it's not the hole, but it's like
let's put it this way: there is
chamber.
not going to be any farting coming out because I'm afraid I will fucking shit myself.
I know.
Right now.
That's why I was gonna.
Clean. Why did you do this to me? We shouldn't have had that second burrito. Why did you do this? Why?
We shouldn't have that second coffee either.
Oh, dude, I should stop drinking that for goddamn sure.
For the moment, at least.
Okay.
Thank you, McDonald's.
Last episode was a pretty early porn heavy show. Which we do. We like to tend to veer back towards that subject because that's kind of what we talked about when we originally started this podcast. But I wanted to bring up a story about how coronavirus has affected the porn searches. Okay,
I'm assuming they probably went up because people weren't having as much casual sex, so they're.
Well, you figured masturbation had to be through the fucking roof when it came to this stuff because people were stuck by themselves, you know.
Right.
So let's see here. This is from a while back, but I'm sure it's relevant to now. It says, with more and more workers forced in their homes, yeah, just like I said, because of the recent outbreak of coronavirus, daily routines have started shifting. People are trying to figure out how to occupy their days and what to do with their time. Turns out the answer for many of these is watching porno. Fuck yeah, where's my sounds? God damn it, where is it? That wasn't the one I wanted. Here it is. No doubt this will continue to come up as a huge shock to everyone. It won't be a shock to everybody, but porn consumption across the entire world is up and up in big numbers. So Pornhub is the leading authority on such matters and knows a good good press opportunity when it sees it. Released a new chart today showing worldwide traffic. Now, this is, like, again, from a couple of months ago, but
holy shit.
This is a worldwide traffic changes, percentage and change in traffic compared to an average day. So we're talking, this is back in March. Okay, so this is late. This is a little bit older headline. I would love to see the updated graphic on this. So I'm going to have to dig up this older graphic, but just when the pandemic started, it literally shoots almost just straight up.
Spiked, yeah.
Just boom, it just fires right up. Do you think that... I guess when I see numbers like this, I always love the fact that no one watches porn, but the numbers tell you otherwise.
Right.
If you were to walk up to anybody on the street, do you watch porn? Oh, no, I don't watch porn. No. Do you watch porn? No.
I think
everybody
people are
doesn't watch it.
A lot more open nowadays than they used to be, at least. Like, if you compare it to like 10 years ago, I think you'd probably get like a 30% increase of people that admit it now. Maybe more.
To me, not only do they, I think, admit it now, I don't think they have a problem even telling you what type of porn they're watching.
Right.
You know, what styles. It's an illusion that you think that Google doesn't know, or that any of these other websites don't know what you watch, how long you watch it, what you prefer.
Oh yeah, we forgot to look up our screen time. We're gonna check.
Oh yeah, screen time. Cleans on. It'll give you the website that you're on.
Will it?
Pornhubs and all this things. Clean's always on gagonmycock.com.
I've only been on that once, and I pulled it up here, and I just always used to say that because one of our fellow podcasters, I used to tease him about it all the time, Mr. Shark Attack.
But here's the thing. Endo will ask me what style of porn that I've been watching, and to be honest with you, I can usually not remember what I watched.
And I don't watch the same thing all the time. I mean, you get your generic stuff that pops up in front of you all the time, like the stepbrother, stepsister, stepmom, this and that bullshit all the time.
The most recent one that I found that I was interested in, that I watched, because it was just the people in it have to be attractive. They have to be hot to me.
Right,
they can't be Lisa Sparks now with her fucking huge fucking bodies and shit like this. The one was this couple is driving up the road and they see a hitchhiker. The hitchhiker's a chick. She's a little chick, and they bring her home. And then the wife comes out in lingerie, and then the dude just whips his dick out, and it makes the they're all fucking around with the dude, and then they just go to town. It's funny that I love the turn on a dime that these chicks will make. They will go, I can't be here. This is wrong. And then they want to leave, and they're like, no, come on. It's okay. And then the next second, they're fucking gagging on the fucking dick, and they're just taking it like crazy. That's always my most interesting the part of it. It's like, how fast is it going to turn?
Right.
You know, and it's the extremes. It's the, oh God, this is wrong. We can't do this. And then it's like, and going crazy, going to town. You know. So what's like? When do you watch together? Like you watched that Rocco thing last night. How graphic did they show? They show they show a bunch of chicks gagging on his dick and shit, or what were they showing?
It wasn't. They didn't show penetration, but they did show a little bit of penis and ass and tits.
This is what Endo's always giving shit about. They're like, they don't show the guy's dick enough. Like, so maybe I'll have to recommend this to her so she can see some dick for a fucking change, and stop yapping about it and saying she doesn't see enough dick. This is my funniest funniest thing, man. What was it? It was the Bella Thorne story a couple weeks ago, where the guys are pissing and moaning that they Bella said she was gonna be naked and she wasn't naked. I'm like, okay, we want our money. Like, why? Because you can't go and find naked chicks on the internet. I mean, there's probably a lookalike. Just look up on Pornhub, Bella Thorne lookalike, or Bella Thorne. What do they call that? Deep fake.
Yep.
Have you seen these deep fakes?
I've heard about them. I don't think I've seen.
Oh my God! I got my leg up. You can see my whole fucking crotch and shit. Hide that. We don't want that. There could be poop coming out of that thing in a second or two. You never know.
They could see.
I don't know why I'm sitting this way.
They could see your wet panties.
They could. I could see my wet panties. I wish I could put something. So I'm gonna just do this from now on before the show.
Just stick your can in there.
There you go. From now on, that's what the show. That's what I'm gonna do the show right there.
And then you're gonna look down and pat it and say I'm a star.
Put a can in there. There you go. As long as you put a thing in there to make it look like it's fucking huge. And there you go. Right there, babies. That's how I'm gonna do the show from now on. Now I'm really gonna show it off. I can put it. I should just make it like point right out.
Call
like
you Toucan Sam.
Like a fucking boner. People are.
Oh God, that's gotta hurt, dude. Wait, you're supposed to put the pointy end away instead of towards your balls.
There we go. That's how it goes. Oh, I think it's sprayed in there. There.
Now you got wet panties.
That's how I'm gonna do. That's how I'm gonna do the show from now on. Everybody live webcam, you can check that shit out. Here, I'm gonna play the drums on my dick. Ready? Here we go. It doesn't sound like a can at all.
It almost sounds like a chick slobbing on you or something, kind of a little bit.
Anywho.
That'd be nice and comfortable.
Okay, so you were talking about which porn you guys watched. You guys don't watch together. So was that like the first one of the first things that you guys like watched together?
Yeah, that was a kind of we were watching something on Netflix before or something that it was just like I can't remember if it was Life After Porn or something. We were watching something similar to that or
I need to watch some porno with her, I think. Get her fucking worked up.
Yeah.
Get them jeans creaming.
Yeah, she's into it. So that's an open door.
She's into her 40s, man. They say that between 40 and 50, and even after that, they get a little amped up a little. Their sexual peak happens in their mid 40s. Yeah. Men's sexual peak happens like between like 18 and 25, I think they said, or 18 and 30, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So, whatever. Like it really fucking matters. I think I've approached the thing all these years wrong. I'm always a provider of like, okay, I just want to get you off. I want to make sure you're happy. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna be selfish now. I'm gonna be just selfish.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Just gonna fucking get in there, 2 pump chump, get the fuck out. Sorry for your luck. That's what's happening now.
Like, duh.
Shit, you know. As you get older, when it becomes a chore, you ever been with somebody who're just like, all right, I could try to work her up, and I don't know. You know what I mean? Have you got to this point where you're just you always want to be like fiddling with her? Oh, yeah, I mean, playing around and stuff like that. But foreplay is fun. If I can just get to the main event.
You don't like foreplay, huh? You like?
It depends how long it goes, man. I'll eat fucking pussy, but it's just like it's too. I don't know. I just get. I don't know.
I guess it depends on the woman and the situation, but some you like to romance a little bit. You know, another one you just want
romance.
He's like, what the hell's romance?
Romance. The fuck is that? What do you do to romance? That's early in the relationship, right? When you got to fucking bullshit.
Kid's term of romance is anal sex. He's like, I'm just gonna shove it right in her shitter.
I won't shove it right in.
He's like, no lube.
I'll jam my hands down your pants and just like thumb your butthole a little bit, see where it takes me.
There you go. That's romance. That's how you warm them up, right?
Yep.
That's like foreplay.
Like you're grabbing a bowling ball.
Pick them up like a 6-pack.
Pick them up. 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Get on with your day.
I'm telling you, that should be our book.
Oh, God, we talked about doing this for years. Everybody, again, I want to encourage you to subscribe to the podcast because there you will see notes there, show notes, which are very, very detailed and outlined and things like this. Whatever we're saying at the exact minute by minute breakdown. I love the fact that you're checking those out. It's easy to skim through it. Everybody, if you don't want to hear us say all this dumb shit all at once and from beginning to end, which really, it's only 30 minutes. What else are you going to be fucking doing? Just turn us on while you're making your breakfast. Whether Clean's talking about shit in his pants, or we're talking about banging, or him sending me fucking text messages about his fucking sperm squirting from his woman's twat when he meant to send it to her and sent it to me by accident. It's perfect breakfast conversation. Have your kids listen. It's fine. What are they going to do? At some point, they're going to hear it anyway. Let's be true and real.
Yep.
Okay? You can only hide this shit from them for so long. You can only hide it from so long. So
that's true.
Fucking deal with it, fuckers.
All right, then.
So, Clean, what does the rest of your day look like? You said you had a bunch of shit you got to do. You get just mommy mowing the grass day?
Yeah, I got to take care. No, I don't mowing grass day. I got a lot of shit I got to get done.
Poop and stuff? You got?
I definitely got to poop.
Going to spend 5 hours in the shitter.
Probably more like 5 seconds. I'll just probably go, Dush.
It's going to come out and it's going to squirt like a motherfucker. I can tell. I can tell you this right now, Clean.
It's subsided a little bit. My cramps have gone down. My man cramps.
You sound all nasally, dude.
I am. My allergies are killing me.
Last episode we brought up a Jesus. Okay, so why not? Let's bring up Jesus again. Back in the day, Mel Gibson created a movie, Passion of the Christ. Did you see this movie?
I never saw it, but I know of it.
Brutal. It was brutal, dude. It was so bad.
That's what I heard. Did you see it?
That's on the theaters, dude.
Oh, okay.
I went there with my family. I said, let's have a nice, enjoyable night of watching Jesus Christ get tortured. You know what I'm saying?
Beaten and dragging across the way he's going to get crucified.
It was awful watching Jesus get tortured. I don't know if that's something that you like to watch, but I am down for only certain people getting tortured. I didn't know Jesus that well, so I don't know if that's something that you're into.
You know, sometimes I feel like someone should just crucify Jesus of Nazareth. Oh my God!
Shut up! No, you shut up! I'm Judas. Pontius.
So they're going to do, apparently, a sequel to the Passion of the Christ. Now, how can you do a fucking sequel?
Or the resurrection? Is that what they're doing? Kind of like...
come on, dude. Or calm the fuck down, people. But the main star, the guy who played Jesus, James Caviezel, he's claiming Mel Gibson's sequel will be the biggest film in the history of films.
Wow, that's a bold claim.
I don't know. I think the less people, the more the world continues, the less people go to church, the less people deal with church and stuff. I don't think it's something, because even the people who are into the church, I think if you were to put them hook them to a lie detector test, they begrudgingly get up Sundays. They begrudgingly keep themselves from thinking certain things. If they freely think certain ways, they let the church be their guide in this, and they really don't have to think about it. But if you were to, like I said, if you lie detected these people, I would love to have that set up to see how truthful these fuckers are. when it comes to anything that dealt with the church and Jesus stuff. Because religion to me has brought more chaos and more death and more awful stuff.
Due to religious facts. That's what's crazy about it. Like arguments over small, intricate things.
As I was saying that Jesus cursed me, I almost farted and shit my pants.
Wow.
Jesus, God damn it. Why would you do this to me?
Sharding.
You know why? Because I started drinking this fucking coffee again.
I know. I was laughing when you picked it up again. I was going to say something, but I wanted to see the side effects.
Usually the coffee does not go through me like this. It does not go through me. Okay, so let me read a little bit of this article just to kind of get an information. People, we like to bring you somewhat information besides us talking about our porno and shit. We don't want to waste your time completely. If you get 4 seconds of helpful information out of us, that at least made a good portion of your day, okay? Here we go. I'm going to read this as fast as I possibly can. Ready? Because I fucking shit my pants. The all-time domestic box office list is mostly full of films you'd expect to be there. Star Wars, Marvel, James Cameron movies, Leonardo DiCaprio starring, drawing nude ladies and shit like this. You know what I'm talking about. The Passion of the Christ, which despite coming out 14 years ago and being about the grisly death of Jesus Christ, is still the 47th highest grossing movie ever at the domestic box office. It was as high as 7th at one point, but now it fits between Spider-Man 2 and The Secret Life of Pets with $370.7 million, plus an extra $251.1 million internationally. Disgraced yet still working director Mel Gibson has talked for years about making a sequel to the cultural sensation. Mel Gibson, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? So, here's what it comes down to. Apparently, he's writing the damn thing, and it's going to be the biggest film in movie history. It's the sequel to this thing, right? Mel Gibson just sent me.
You personally?
It's coming. No, he sent it to James Caviezel. James Caviezel, a.k.a. Jesus from the original one, okay? I can't believe Caviezel, of all people, broke the most important commandment, thou shalt not covet thy title of world's biggest film. Gibson previously called the resurrection a very big subject, and it needs to be looked at. Why? Because Jesus took a weekend off.
It's for your own good.
Jesus took a fucking weekend off. That was a meme that GDub sent me recently.
Took a weekend off?
I don't know. I can't even attempt to make myself want to give a shit about anything that has to do with fucking Jesus. Okay?
Well, you grew up that way, so it was kind of force-fed to you at a young age, right?
I know. I wish I had the curiosity, but I just could give two fucking shits that people who, Jesus is love, Jesus is this, Jesus is that. I get it. It was a positive message, but then why the fuck is everybody such fucking assholes about shit? We can't get along with everybody. If you go back to listen to what he and read what he fucking taught, it probably was positive and great. Then why the fuck is all this bullshit going on? I'm so sick of hearing everybody basing their fucking morals in life on fucking Jesus and then continuing being fucking dicks.
Right, yeah.
Why not just be a fucking dick and not let Jesus be your fucking safety net every week?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like all week long be an asshole and then go to church and be saved on Sundays.
I'm forgiven again, guys. Not to be a dick again for fucking 6 days. Yay! It's like, fuck off. They're fucking hypocrites. That's my biggest thing. Yeah. Hypocrites are the worst. Worst. I think that's why when I got called out yesterday about the podcast, and thinking that I like hold things over people's heads when it comes to the show. When if I don't do that, I can't grab your head and hold it in front of this microphone and make you say obnoxious things. Can I, Clean? I can't go over there and grab your fucking head and make you say shit. I don't have my puppet arm up your dirty diarrhea ass and making you say the words that come out of your mouth freely. I don't understand how people, like, this is one of the reasons that fucking Red Eye, that whole thing, other people who, when they come in here, they turn and flee really fucking fast because they freely said this shit. I wasn't coaxing this out of them.
Right.
Whether they're dropping N-bombs or doing all this crazy shit. Okay? I don't get where people are afraid of their own words. Not the words of others. This is even worse.
Right.
It's even worse when it's their own fucking words.
Yeah, because if you said something, just own up to it. You know what I mean?
I'm not ashamed of the shit I've ever said on this fucking podcast. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. If somebody wants to call me out on anything I've ever done in my entire life, they can't really. Okay. Yep. All right.
I said it.
I said it.
Yep.
What am I gonna do? Oh God, I'm afraid of that. I never do, man. Why don't listen to me? Nobody's here with their puppet fucking hand at my ass saying what I say. I say whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
And I fucking own it. This is the biggest problem in this world. You got a bunch of snowflake fuckers who can't handle their own fucking words. How are we expected them to handle other people's fucking words?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This goes right back to this fucking Jesus bullshit. It's like when you're a fucking douchebag and you're a hypocrite, when you're a fucking asshole, 90% of your life, and then the time when it's like, oh, we're at church, we got all of our good clothes on, or we're showing that we're good people to all the other assholes who are trying to show that they're the good people too.
Yeah, and
I'd say you just own up, just own up and fucking be an asshole and say, yeah, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, and then you do have that small percentage that are really good, honest people they do practice what they preach.
You can be a good person and not go to fucking church.
Those are exactly, but those people are few and far between. But there are those certain ones that are very staunch religious and they follow shit.
Are you out of your mind?
I know,
dude. I don't believe that for a fucking case.
Everybody knows me for I'm out of my mind.
Nah, we'll see.
I don't think so.
Yep.
All right, Clean, we're down to our last few minutes of programming. I think.
We're
I think. What do we got here?
Countdown.
We're trying to do countdown. We did. We went porn. We went poop. We went Jesus. We went church. We went don't be a hypocrite. And I'll mean what you say. Say what you mean.
And later on, we'll be saying, holy shit.
That's my religion, everybody. Say what you fucking mean. If you don't mean it, don't fucking say it. You fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying, Clean?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Oh, dude.
Just Clean, any final words for the peoples out there?
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
My perfect ass!
Everybody, I'm a kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Listen to 8hole.com. We got a little serious again on that last one. I get fired up on some things, man. I get fired up. We got topics. I would love to have some debates. Bring me in some fucking people and show me how they can't be good people without Jesus. Because I think they can be good people without Jesus. Just like I think that some assholes can be assholes with Jesus.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jesus!
It goes both ways.
Okay, if you'd like to reach us, studio at Going Deep Show is the email. You can also call 999-3310-KID to leave a voicemail. I'm adding a new voicemail system to the website too, to 8hole and to the GDS site. So you can just actually be on your computer.
Oh, yeah.
You just hit a button and then blah, 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 and it comes right to my email.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Getting all techie and such.
All right, everybody, we're both clenching our butt cheeks. We're going to get the fuck out of here. Thank you for tuning in, listening to the podcast. We will see you guys soon. Make sure you chill to the next fucking...
The devil says go to hell.